Krusty Krab, yeah. Pizza is the pizza, yeah, for you and me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video was supposed to be uploaded the day after SpongeBob's birthday, but that didn't happen. But anyway, happy belated birthday to SpongeBob. We started this out by just sketching everything in with an eyeshadow on a liner brush. I sketched in the little pineapple, SpongeBob and Patrick, and everything else. Once I have everything sketched in, including Squidward's little house and the bubble, we start to paint in the background. Now we want it to look like the ocean in SpongeBob, so at the bottom it's more blue and then it fades into a green shade. I'm using a mix of Maron Paradise paints in blue, white, and green, and I just keep blending these together until I have a nice gradient. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with my eyebrows yet, so I just cleaned them up a little bit by brushing through them and putting a little blue paint in there. And then I go in to paint the pineapple. I just started basing it out in an orange shade, and then we will add a yellow to brighten it up and highlight it, and then a red to add some shading. Using a green paint, I painted in the leaves on the pineapple, and then a brighter green I used on one side to highlight those. I mixed up a bluish gray shade to paint whatever comes out of this pineapple, chimney or something, the door, and then the windows. Using a red body paint, I paint in the lines in the pineapple. Using a darker blue body paint, I paint in the details of the window, door, and chimney thing. And that was probably the easiest part of this entire makeup. There are so many fine lines in this thing. It was so difficult. But we went ahead and started to paint SpongeBob. We started with a lighter yellow body paint. It's the only yellow that I had, so I did have to go over it with a brighter yellow eyeshadow. And then with a greenish shade, I added the outline to his sponge body. Once I had most of his outlines in, I painted his eyeballs white. Then I added the blue for his irises. I finished up Spongy by outlining his clothing, eyeballs, little eyelashes, his red cheeks from blowing bubbles, and I didn't get a whole lot of the clothing in the footage. I do apologize. You couldn't see it when I was painting it, but it was pretty much like the rest of the face. Also, he's a porous little sponge, so don't forget his little spongy holes. And now for Patrick, of course, I started out with a pink shade, and then I went over top that with a white to lighten it up. Then I painted Pat's eyeballs white as well. And then his outline is the brighter pink. So I used the same pink shade we based him out in and created the outlines. Then I did his little eyebrows in black, outlined his eyeballs, and then I added their little bubble wands and some bubbles with the white paint. I almost forgot his little sidewalk, doorstep situation, so I painted that in really fast. And then to make the classic SpongeBob sky, I had to add the little colorful flowers. I started out with yellow and painted a couple of yellow ones, and then I went in with blue and purple and pink and orange. Here's orange. The flowers are honestly like my favorite part of this entire makeup. After we have the flowers, I did add a few more bubbles. Using a blue eyeshadow, I put that into the crease of my eyes. And then I used a green eyeshadow on the lid. These both are from the BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette. And then don't forget Squidward's little house in the big bubble. Using a brown paint, I added dots on my skin to make it look like sand. And last but not least, add mascara, and that is the final look. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this little SpongeBob paint. If you haven't already, click that red subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Okay. I was trying to get the positioning right. In a pineapple under the sea.